Hi guys, and welcome to my latest video. In the last sales video I did, the one where I got the cramp, if you haven't seen it, check it out, it's kind of funny. The last video I did, I got a few comments. It was a sales video where I did a screen share of the items I'd sold, and there were a couple of comments in the comment section about, you know, being impressed by the quality of the photos. And my photos are by no means the best example of photos out there. Some of my photos are just terrible. I've used many various setups over the time I've been reselling, and you'll be seeing, even with my current set of photos of listings on my store, some items are definitely photographed differently to others. But I'm pretty happy with my setup as it is. It involves using this camera that I'm actually talking to you on right now, which is a budget, really good quality mirrorless camera from Sony called the A5000 or Alpha 5000. It's a little mirrorless camera. It comes with a basic lens. It's really nice. However, the camera, in my humble opinion, is not that important when it comes to taking photos of your products. In fact, none of what I'm going to show you is actually that important. The important thing is just to take photos in good lighting. You can use your smartphone and you can make money. So I want to put that out there. Don't get too caught up in equipment and stuff, right? This is just nice to have. I would not even say it's obligatory, because you know what, there are plenty of really good prominent and proficient and like amazing sellers out there who photograph their items just using their phones on a standard like background on their floor or whatever, and they probably sell tons more than I do, etc, etc. It's not the point. So this is just what I use, and that's all I'm sharing. So without further ado, I'm going to take you around my photo area and just show you exactly what I'm using. Okay guys, you're going to have to excuse the mess, but this is my photo area. It consists of this work table that I got off of eBay. It's very basic. It's sturdy enough. It's not great quality, but I like it because it's at the right height. You know, the height of this table is it's a workbench, it's a work table, so it's a perfect height. And the reason for that is, when you're taking photos, so my items sit on here, you don't want to be bending over to take photos. I used to have a shooting table which was a lot lower to the ground, and I found that to be uncomfortable when doing lots of photos because I was kneeling over a lot, whereas now I can not have to lean over because it's just that height. Plus also when I'm doing, like for example, when I'm dealing with stuff, so I'm just taking apart this car here, or if I'm doing my postage, it's just at the perfect height for that. And also obviously it's got some storage where I can just shove junk in, as you can see. So that's the first part of my photo setup, so it doubles up as my work table. Now what I've got here, which is quite cool, is like a little frame. So you can see that there's a frame which has got this big roll of paper. This is my most recent edition. Now that paper cost 40 quid for quite a big roll, but it's really thick paper. It's like it's very thick. It's high quality paper. It's like a lot of GSM there. I don't know, I probably could have just gotten a big roll of like lining paper or something, but this is a nice roll of paper. It measures quite a way across, probably about 120 centimeters across or something. I don't know, probably about that 120 centimeters across, I think so. I'm not sure. I think that's the length of this table. So now the cool thing about having that roll of paper and the frame is, obviously I can roll the background up when I don't need it, but also when I roll it down, it stays pretty much crease free. You can see some creases now where I've been handling it, but it's pretty seamless. It comes out nicely, and obviously when it gets too worn and dirty, I can just cut it and then use a new piece. Ideally I'd like some kind of a vinyl wipe clean thing, you know, that I can do, but for now this is what I'm using. And so that's the second part of the setup, and the final part of the setup are these lights here. So these are called softbox lights. They're pretty cool. They're very bright. They're adjustable on these stands. I use these also when I'm shooting like the YouTube chats and things. When we do our Friday chat, we kind of sit these on either side just to give us some lighting. And I've got 4 super bright bulbs inside of them. There you go. There's the, you can just see. Oop, and I've just kind of made it drop on the stand, but you can see there's 4 bulbs there, and they really have a big impact. So if I just turn that light on, you know, and if I can just turn this around. Ugh. Just bear with me while I destroy everything around me. Let me just turn that light on as well. It's not even facing it the right place, but there you go. You can turn that on. If I lower that as well, and it just brightens the area perfectly. And then when you've got that paper down and folded across the table, it looks really nice. It's like a seamless background, and I've got plenty of space. The reason why I've got this size of space is because some of the items I sell can be quite large. I sometimes get, I'm not at the moment, but I sometimes get in the habit of dealing with hi-fi. So for example, things like that there's some Rotel stuff there, and there's like a Yamaha separate there, and sometimes I get into hi-fi that takes up a lot of space. As you guys know, some of you anyway, that I sell RC cars and things, some of those things can take up a lot of space. Just generally it's nice to have ample space to work in, and so that is my setup. Okay guys, I hope you found that useful. I will leave links to some of the items in the description below, in case you want to buy them through like an affiliate link, which will give me like a little commission. It doesn't cost you any more, but if you decide to buy any of the things that I've shown you, that would be great. But yeah, that's the setup pretty much. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.